Hi viewers and my subscriber. Does this green color box looks familiar? In my previous video I didn't introduce this green box. This is actually the Wolf 1834 brand. This color is the British Racing Green. So before we proceed on to review my Rolex collection since 2019, let's take a look at the watch that I'm wearing today. This is the IWC AMG Pilot Watch, which you all should have seen in my video recently. I think maybe 3 to 4 months back. And on the Miami Pink, the latest color of IWG Rubber Strike series. Without further ado, let's take a look. Today I'm using a new mic, so hopefully it works well. So let me adjust my camera before we unveil what is inside the box and discuss more about my journey with these few watches. Okay, over the years, these are the few watches that I have collected. You all may have seen them during my video reviewing, so let me go through one by one during this series. Okay, for this watch, I got this watch in 2019, and like I said, since I think 2018 2019, it's almost impossible to get a Rolex without bundling it with any other watches. So if I remember, I can recall clearly, I got this in 2019 and before I was allowed, I didn't know that time that buying a Rolex watch needs to bundle. So I bought a Zenith Define ceramic. Then a few days later, I was given the call to ask me whether I would like this watch pickup. Okay, so that's my first encounter of a Rolex watch that need to bundle, because at that time I'm not so sure, or I'm a bit skeptical about this bundling or pair with other brand of watch. So because the Zenith Define ceramic that I purchased, that's the watch that I like, so it's for my own consumption. So with this, because I've told my AD that I'm interested in purchasing this, then it comes by, so I pick it up. So that is in 2019. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is the rumor online says that it will be discontinued next year, which I don't know. This is the GMT Pepsi, which I got it in 2020 during the worldwide pandemic. So how do I get this? I purchased a house brand. Do take note that different brand, they have different house brand that the AD will choose you or advise you to pair it with. For example, Fremula, okay, there's Hubro, there's any other brand, GP, all this. So for this, I got this. So during 2020, not easy. I was offered either this, the GMT Pepsi, or the black Daytona, which is the Godzilla. So I chose this. So what watch I purchased before I pick up this? I purchased a Hubro, which Hubro is not important. So yeah, that's 2020. Then from there on, I discovered that as the years goes by, during the pandemic and after the pandemic, which is 2021 2022, I find that the amount of watches, or the price of watches I need to purchase is getting higher and higher. So when I was sourcing around, getting wiser, um, in my watch collection journey, I starts to look at the grey market. So over here, these two, this was purchased from a private collector, which I find it much cheaper as compared to buy it from the AD. Okay, because if I want to purchase this from the AD, I need to spend maybe about 20,000 before I'm allowed to purchase this watch at the retail price. So I find that not worth it. So rather, I look around, source around, talk to some of my collector friends. So one of my friends who is also a watch collector, willing to offload this. This is a 2022 watch, and I got it in 2022 also, which means my friend used it for a few months. Okay, so there's 2022. And as we move on, I've showed you all in my previous video this Rolex Daytona 116520, the APH error down. So same thing, this one is no longer in production. So same thing, before I got this, before I decide on this 116520 Daytona, I look around in the market for Daytona. Same thing, I approach my AD first. So what happens is that yes, I can get a Daytona easily, but I need to have some purchasing history, which I already have. So what happens is that I need to buy some more. So based on my calculation, I get a Daytona for a stainless steel one, I need to purchase maybe about 40,000+ of watches, regardless of brand, before I can get Daytona. So if the watch I purchase, the amount of watch I need to purchase is 40,000+ plus the Daytona of about 20. So to get a stainless steel Daytona, I need to pay about 60,000. So for this, yes, it's not the latest one, but the only difference between 116520 for this and the current Daytona is only the bezel difference. So the new one or the current one is a ceramic bezel. The inside and the movement, they are about the same. Power reserve is also about 72 hours. So that's why I decided to get this instead, which, like I mentioned, on top of this is that because of the APH error down, so that's why I decided to get this. So what's the moral of the story? Okay, you may discover how come this watch box, okay, you take a look, is so empty. This is a 15 slots watch box. How come the rest are all empty except the one cushion here? This actually, because this video is purposely for Rolex collection. The other empty slots without the watch cushion, they are actually my other watch, which is non-Rolex watch. So from my collection, you can see that actually out of the 15 or 14 watch, because I still have one empty slots in this box, so you can see that how many watch I've purchased before I can get these 4 Rolex watches. So for friends out there, viewers out there, or subscribers out there, if you decide to collect watch, don't do it too fast. Do it slowly, because it's a journey. It doesn't mean that once you have purchased this watch that you like, you stop there. It's an ongoing journey, because every few months or every few weeks, there'll be watch being released. So there are different and many venues to purchase watches, whether from AD, from other sources, or your friends who is also a collector. Do take note to purchase within your means, your limits, your budget, and purchase it with a sensible mind, and not purchase at a rush, because important is that you must enjoy the watch and you must be able to afford it, rather than you purchase a watch, you don't have enough money to eat for the rest of the year, or even month, or even weeks. So do be mindful. Feel free to drop your comments, if anything I can advise on your watch collection journey. You can always type in under the comments. We can always I'll always reply, or I always reply to all the comments that you all have left. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Your subscription and your like, okay, is my motivation for future videos regarding watches. Thank you.